What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. Here we are at about, what is it, $84,462. This is going to change on me, Bitcoin. I dare you. It did. Okay, there we go. Anyways, we're up this week about 2%, right? 2.2%. 2 days, 21 hours left in the week here. We have pulled back a little bit. We did not get the daily close we were looking for if we wanted to continue. Instead, we closed at $84,200, likely implying that, yes, yesterday was a bull trap. Say it with me, bull trap, right? This was expected. This is something that, is relatively obvious. From a high to a low here, we tipped the golden ratio. We did go below the 0.5. There was a moment in my video earlier today where it was looking somewhat productive that we were finding support here, but we didn't have confirmation yet. I forget what it was that I saw by the end of the video that made me think that we were probably going to be, I know word for word I said we're going to be lower by the end of the day. If not today, but here we are, end of the day, new day today, we are lower. We look at the 4-hour time frame. It's still possible. I will say it is still possible we could go up above this high, or at least back to it. Until we get below the 382, I'm kind of under the impression that that upside is still to be considered. But is the upside, is it like this? Is it like this? Is it something that's more progressive than that and we continue to build? I don't know. Anything and everything is a possibility right now. But what I will tell you, let's actually just walk back in time real quick, okay? Let's walk back in time to where Bitcoin was being productive. Let's do that, okay? All the way back, okay? So you guys notice here? Do you notice that here, whenever it's pumping up, you see all that volume coming in, right? You see that right there, the green volume, right? Coming up, pumping up. And then whenever it's red, do you see how it's a lack of volume? And you see how we didn't continue to go lower. In fact, what we did was we continued to go higher. And you got bigger volume here on these green candles that were bullish, right? Even though you wicked down, that was a bearish candle, but it was a bullish candle overall because it's a dragonfly doji. And then here you had a red candle, right? But it was lesser volume. So essentially you're getting more volume when you're building, less volume when you're selling off, right? Even here, when you sell off a little bit more, it's less volume. So what do? You continue to build, right? You got a lot of volume there. Don't get me wrong. And then, of course, make no mistake, as soon as you see lesser volume on the building side, that's when you really stop to grow, right? I just wanted to bring up that point because right now what we're doing is a bit opposite of what we just went over, right? We're building with volume, but then we're decaying with more volume. Yes, this is basically the same level of volume here, but this was a standalone one where you've got 3 candles in a row, even 4 out of 5 candles that are of a greater magnitude than the 4 out of 5 candles here. You're picking up volume to the downside. There's no volume coming into the upside, or at least not enough that matters. My thoughts are you're done. Bitcoin's going to zero. Zero. It's going to zero. Okay, probably not zero. Camera glitched at a wrong time. I was doing this, but that to some people might be bad, but thankfully people who are deaf probably don't watch these videos, right? Because that I don't know. Maybe they shout out to all the deaf people out there. I wonder, are there any deaf people that are watching this? Because you can watch it with subtitles, right? With closed captions, right? Hopefully, I didn't offend anybody by doing that, but anyway, actually, deaf people have a really good sense of humor, so probably better sense of humor than most people, honestly. For $84,454 right now on a 4-hour basis. Getting back to work here, man. 4-hour RSI, got to be honest, it doesn't look bad. It actually doesn't look bad at all. Rejecting out of the overbought zone like this is not necessarily a good thing, and it did not merit good things last time. It even, right here, I'm sure I even said the same thing. It doesn't look bad right here, and we did move up. What did we do that time over there? What did we do? Well, we did move up. We saw a lower high. So seeing a lower high from here, that shouldn't throw anybody off. That shouldn't be out of context or out of the expected possibilities. We could move back up again to something around 86K, maybe even 85.5K. I'm not necessarily interpreting that or anticipating that, but I'm just saying if we move up, don't get too excited. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. We got to close a day above 87.6K before things are even remotely exciting. 91K is the real target area to beat, and then once we get above 96.5K, it's really go time for the bulls. But until then, no, nothing's move up $2,000. I don't care. It does not matter. Nobody else is going to care either. Just the people who are new in the space. If we're looking at a 1-hour time frame, here, I got in an argument, maybe not an argument, but I was making a point with this guy on X.com earlier, and he's like Bitcoin is up from 15,000 or 16,000, went all the way up to 100,000. Is this not a bull run? And my response was first time, because it's like yes, it's a bull run, right? It's a bull run for traditional stocks maybe, but for Bitcoin, no, that's not a bull run. We've got more. He responded. He said it was his third time, and I'm like, I'm surprised, man. I don't know how you could be. This is your third bull cycle, and you think that 100,000 was the top. That just, it's kind of chaotic to me. Seems a bit emotional to me. But lower 1 hour highs, lower 1 hour lows here, rejecting the 50. Again, you can move up higher. I'm not anticipating it. The 1 hour time frame looks bearish. The 4 hour is the only one that looks bullish, and even then, probably not. Daily time frame is bearish, right? We have maintained this downtrend in the daily RSI, right, from this high here down to these highs here, just maintaining it, coming back below the 50. We have rejected the same thing, and actually, I saw Eric Crown. Shout out to Crown's Crypto Cave. Eric Crown, he was talking about these same highs, that every time we find resistance at these highs, and we have throughout this whole kind of downtrend, that has promoted a lower low. Are we going to do it again? Well, it looks like we're going to. I noticed it first. I'm just going to say, no, I don't know. Maybe I talked about it first. He probably noticed it around the same time, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe he noticed it before, and this is the first time I'm catching on to it. I don't know. It's I don't care. I'm just having a little bit of fun there. Let's see, 84. By the way, guys, on that note, actually, if you don't, you should watch Eric Crown. I think he's a very smart mind. He was bearish on Bitcoin back above $100,000. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Eric Crown. If my internet wasn't so slow, I can't wait to get Starlink, you guys. I'm gonna try to. If Starlink is a letdown, I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna have to get some fiber optics out here to make my own internet service. I don't know. Let's see. What are we doing here? Get like a landline. Eric Crown Crypto. This guy, wealth of knowledge. He's a great trader. He actually has traditional experience. Yeah, he's got the funny faces too. But he's pretty funny. He might not be for everybody, right? The language that he uses is a little bit more untamed than the language that I use for the most part. But he's funny, man. I like him. I think that I know he's a well respected figure in the crypto space. If you don't know who he is, you should definitely look him up. One of the things that I like to recommend to people is he does this for free. Let's see. You go to his playlists, and you find, where is it? Technical analysis series. No. Trading psychology series. 53 videos. It's gold, man. Anybody, whether you're a trader, whether you're an investor, whether you're just a speculator, whatever, you're trying to understand how to go about investing better, this will help you. I think this will help you a lot, right? It says trading psychology series, but really it should be like investing psychology. You watch that whole thing, you will come out a better investor, I guarantee you. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. That doesn't mean that just because you watch this, you're somehow a pro now. That's not how it works. It takes time. But this, he's got a lot of experience, man, and it shows in this. It really does show in this. And he's very well spoken in this. It's not as erratic or like comical. There is a little bit of his comedy in there, but it's a much more serious and kind of calm demeanor. I think he did really well with this whole thing. Enough of that though. Bitcoin. Getting back here, and it's all for free. It's all like he's got all this stuff for free, man. He's great. 84,500. We're probably going to go lower. We probably will see lower prices, right? The weekly RSI does not seem to be holding support here like it has the prior two times. And I mean, it is holding support as of now, but I have a funny feeling that we will go lower. And something like this might cause a lot of people to capitulate because they're like, we're not holding bull market support. We're going down, but we're fine. We're totally fine, even if we do go lower. It's not common for the weekly RSI to go down to the oversold zone in a bull market. And in fact, I don't know if we've ever actually done that. Let's see. Let's go back in time and see. 2019. I mean, hey, we went there once in the 2020 cycle, the 2019 to 2021 cycle. We did do that once. The 2017 cycle, we absolutely did not. We bounced off the 50 every single time. Bear market right there. What about back here? If my computer wasn't so glitchy. Yeah, here, 2011, I think, was the bear cycle low, though, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the bear cycle low. We got to go way down, guys. Way down. Yeah, so it's only happened once before, and that was during the COVID crash that we've touched the oversold zone in a bull market. But it could happen. And maybe we don't, maybe on that note alone, we don't go to the oversold zone itself, but something lower nonetheless is what I would expect. 84,500 now. Man, my computer glitching out like this is really putting a damper in my mood. From a low to a high, 70K. Man, this is so bad, so bad. 70,700 to 74K, something like that is what I would expect that we do. Maybe even as low as 68K. From there, we will bounce. I'm probably the only person on YouTube right now in the whole crypto space who's calling for this next move, this next top to be at about 170, 175K. There might be others. I'm not saying that I am the only person. I said I might be, but to be fair, I think there probably are other people. I can't be the only person calling for this, but I'm very adamant about going lower. I might be the only one who's calling for this price, who's also calling for us to go lower first. I don't know though. We'll see how it goes. Who cares? Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna restart my computer, man, because this is ridiculous. I blame the internet. I don't think it's my computer, but this is annoying. I hope it didn't annoy you guys too much throughout the video. But all right, take care. Bye.